What's happening, crypto family? We're delving deeply into XRP today, and I must start with this amazing video of Kevin O'Leary on cryptocurrency investing. Take a look at this. Cryptocurrency. What is that? What proportion is gold? You previously had some in gold. Yes, I owned 5% of the gold. For the first time, I think cryptocurrency is more valuable than gold. I will also retain my gold. See no justification for not selling it. Cryptocurrency. These days, it involves more than just placing bets on the price of Bitcoin. Investing may be done in a lot of different ways, especially with blockchain options. There are so many different level ones, Solana, Ethereum, H. Naturally, level 2 derivatives, which are placed on top of Ethereum, Solana, and all the others, come next. I've therefore truly learned a lot about what's happening there. For instance, I believe that NFTs will experience rapid growth in a number of areas. I just see a lot of potential for investment, and I plan to make an investment there. Since you have also placed a sizable wager in DeFi and NFTs, let's discuss it immediately. First, let's talk about DeFi. In other words, your coworker Mark Cuban has also stated that this will be the most disruption to banks. Are you in agreement with that? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Both centralized and decentralized finance have many applications, in my opinion. And I'll give you an example of one that I believe has the potential to cause a currency market disruption. And currency trading are the world's biggest markets. For a variety of reasons, trillions of dollars are traded between currencies every week. You get clipped for 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 basis points each time you do it. Therefore, if I have US dollars and I want to purchase a Swiss stock that is traded on Zurich, I must first convert my USD into Swiss francs and then purchase the position. When I sell it, I must do the opposite. There is a lot of friction, and I pay a lot of costs. We could pay in a single currency or payment system that could be offered by a highly secure centralized finance, or a stable coin like a USDC or a DAI if we had an agreement between the two regulators in Switzerland, the euro, the British pound, Singapore, or Asia. Have you heard that? Kevin just gave a great explanation of the current state of XRP. The problem is this. He is entirely correct. The savvy investor is increasingly looking beyond Bitcoin. And that's precisely what the whole cryptocurrency space is witnessing. This is what's actually taking place. Institutions are at last realizing that there are far superior options available. We're talking about DeFi exploding with possibilities and tokenization being quite huge. Bitcoin is more than just digital gold these days. Additionally, Kevin is a major investment in HBR, which provides all the information you require regarding the smart money's flow. Let me now tell you about yesterday's events, which have everyone talking. Just before Trump made his urgent announcement, Bitcoin saw a huge decline. And enormous, I mean. Grayscale was dumping their bags, BlackRock was selling, and Binance was selling. In just 45 minutes, more than 2.5 billion worth of Bitcoin was sold. Folks, this was no accident. They are attempting to shake you out after this well-planned insider leak. Keep them from winning. What's even more intriguing about this is this. The day the XRP ETF went live coincided with this dump. Is it a coincidence? Not in my opinion. They were fully aware of their actions. Here's my perspective on what's actually happening, though. Sincerely, I believe that these big businesses and institutional investors are growing weary of Bitcoin. They're looking for something new and different. They are looking for cryptocurrency that genuinely addresses problems in the real world. And you know what? You and I are among the ordinary investors who are beginning to look beyond Bitcoin. This is where I'm going to make a bold prediction. This may be the final significant run for Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong, Bitcoin is here to stay. The smart money is moving, so even while it will still exist and be valued, I don't think we'll see these insane new all-time highs for very long. And to what location is it moving? My pals, XRP. Institutions will be looking at XRP when they start to pour money into this market because they recognize something important. Cross-border payments are genuinely possible with this token. They are able to use it for quick, affordable, and safe transactions. That's not merely conjecture. That's actual benefit. This meme that circulated around Thanksgiving was fantastic. How are your little pennies doing, Mr. Investor? Have you made $1 million yet? That sounds different now, doesn't it, dude? Do you recall how agonizing it was to hear that question in 2022 and 2023? For months at a time, XRP was hardly moving and was moving sideways for what seemed like an eternity. But now, take a look at us. Since the beginning of the previous year, XRP has been booming. We have made significant progress since the start of 2024. And I think we'll be sitting pretty by Thanksgiving this year as well. This is what I'm keeping a careful eye on. What impact do these ETFs have on the market? Is the supply running out? Does the price react? Is FOMO in retail beginning to set in? I continue to stand by my forecast. By the end of November, I believe we'll reach $4, if not higher. Now, many individuals are unaware of this fact regarding ETFs. In fact, they have up to 30 days before purchasing the underlying asset. Here's the worst part, though. Today, $245 million poured into XRPC, and Chad Steingraber made a significant observation. This is a purchase order that will be fulfilled over the counter today. Here's what matters most, though. It's T+1 by legislation. They have precisely 24 hours before the market closes to purchase the real XRP. All other ETFs, including Franklin Templeton, are subject to the same regulations. They will therefore be acquiring a significant amount of XRP over the course of the next day if we witness strong demand for all of these ETFs on the first day. That's precisely why I'm stating that XRP may look entirely different by Thanksgiving than it does at the moment. Additionally, take a look at Dark Defender's technical analysis of the weekly timeline. He claims that XRP is prepared for a significant breakthrough. An impending surge is usually indicated by the support and resistance triangle's recent narrowing. These are his numbers. Support is at $2.22. Resistance is at $2.85. But pay attention to this. His goals are $36.76 and $18.22. With a time frame that goes all the way out to March of next year, he posted this yesterday. The timing for Wave 5 was closer to early January in his original charts, but it appears that he has moved it out a little more towards March and April. The interesting element, though, is that the first push-up that will get us to about $20 might occur much sooner than we anticipate. This is when things become even more thrilling. In fact, Dark Defender predicts that this wave may occur in December. That implies that by Christmas, we might be seeing a very different XRP. Here's why I think his analysis is reliable. Dark Defender has performed flawlessly throughout this cycle. His charts continue to be accurate despite the fact that this has been one of the most erratic cycles we have ever witnessed. I always make sure to share his ideas with all of you for precisely that reason. In relation to game changers, have a look at what Chad Steingraber recently shared. The stablecoin era is arrived. Cash App, 2025 fall release. Soon. Send and receive coins that are stable. The digital currency that speeds up international money transfers people. This is huge. At the moment, stablecoins are the focus of attention and are rapidly gaining traction. This is brilliant in my opinion because it's allowing regular folks to feel at ease utilizing digital currency. Here's the real kicker though, this in my opinion is only the beginning of people really adopting cryptocurrency to make payments, and it will undoubtedly occur. The amazing momentum that stablecoins are currently gaining is already evident. Let's now discuss something that will astound you. According to one article, if XRP dominates international markets, its price might rise to $100,000. Now, listen to me before you think I've gone crazy. They are discussing businesses such as Microsoft, Tesla, Amazon, and Apple, transferring supplier payments and their treasuries to the XRP ledger. Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Please hit the like button, and let's continue the conversation if this in-depth look helped you understand what's actually going on behind the scenes.